people of the YouTube world and all who are watching this. I am Mackenzie901K, and in today's video we are going to be spending the day together doing some fun bookish things. I do have some fun books to read, which we will get into in just a moment. And also, this is me refilming the intro. Wanted to change up the intro because the intro the first time really wasn't conveying the point. So we doing it again. Let's get into the TBR though for the video. So I have two books here that I do really want to pick up. The first one is Assistant to the Villain. This book has been on my radar for a while now, and it is following our main character Evie, and Evie is in dire need of a job, so she decides to become the villain's assistant. The villain offers her a job and she's like, okay, I'll take it. I do really want to pick this up because the second one also just came out and I'm very interested in it, and also I think that the cover is stunning. We're gonna read that one, and then we are also gonna pick up Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. This book has also been on my radar for a while. Katie, we all know Katie. We love bestie Katie around here. Katie has said so many great things about this book. I believe this was one of her 5 stars from last year. It's also been on quite a few of my TBRs at this point, so I need to pick this up so I can finally see what the hype is about. Those are the two books that we are going to be reading. I'm very excited for those. So now let's go ahead and let's jump into the video. I will talk to you guys in just a bit. Hello everyone. So it is a bit later since I sat down and updated you guys, and as you guys saw, did go get my nails done. They're really cute. I never really pictured myself as a person that would get green on their nails, but you know, truth be told, I kind of dig it. I am currently on page 105 of Assistant to the Villain, and thoughts so far, honestly, I'm really vibing with it. I'm really enjoying it. I think that this book is so much fun. To give a little bit more of an in-depth synopsis, we're following our main character Evie, and Evie, as we talked about earlier, is in need of a job. This villain does end up giving her a job, so our book kind of starts off 5 months after she's got the job. Stuff starts happening to the villain. Somebody is out to get him. We don't really know exactly who it is, so the villain has tasked Evie to help him figure out who it is. That's what we've been doing thus far, and it is delivering all the vibes that I wanted it to deliver. This book is very funny. I love the humor in this book, so I am really liking our main character Evie. I'm liking the villain. I'm liking the banter. I'm liking the story plot. The pacing is fun. It took me a second to get into it, but I would say after about page 50, I was pretty hooked. I don't really think I'm going to have any more updates for tonight, but I do want to try to finish this book, or at least read most of it tonight, because tomorrow we have some fun things planned that I need to do. We just have a pretty packed day tomorrow of reading and doing a few other fun things as well. So we will continue to read this one, and I don't know, unless something crazy happens that I have to talk about in this book, I don't think I'll update anymore tonight. I will talk to you guys in the morning. everybody. So I am back home now. So as you guys kind of seen, we went to the library and then we also went book shopping, and I do have a book update for you. But first I think we should get into what I picked up at the library, because I did pick up a few interesting reads and quite a few more than I had anticipated in picking up. But the first book that I picked up was In the Company of Witches. This is such a cute little mass market paperback of this book. I absolutely love it. I don't really know much about this book other than it's like a cozy murder mystery, and I also seen Darling Desi last year talk about it and say very, very good things about it. So I decided to pick it up because I may or may not be planning on filming a cozy reading vlog soon. Decided to pick that up. Then we picked up Witch Hat Atelier Volume 4 and 5. I know I've picked up Witch Hat before. You know, guys, I had Witch Hat for a while. I've picked it up from the library before for a while, but I was just never in the mood to pick them up. So I decided to pick them up one more time in hopes of continuing this series, because from what I can remember, I was really enjoying this series. It just kind of took a back burner in my brain. Then the next book that I picked up is A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. This book I have seen and it's been on my radar for quite a bit, but I have never really fully wanted to pick it up until now. This, from what I know, is like I think it's like a Rivals type of situation, and then it's supposed to have some dark academia elements to it. So we will see if I end up enjoying this book. I do want to read all the dark academia books this fall, so I hopefully will have a video at some point planned out for that, but I am looking forward to reading this. Then the last book that I picked up is A Multitude of Dreams. This one, from what I know, this one is supposed to be, I think, based on Edgar Allan Poe's The Mask of the Red Death, and I think it's supposed to be like dark fantasy, so we will see how I feel about this. And also, from what I can tell from like the synopsis, there is some sort of maybe love interest. Not 100% sure on that one either, but I am very intrigued by this book. I also would like to film a video this fall where we do some like spooky books, this being one of them. And I also want to read A House of Hollow. I own it, it's somewhere, but I do want to read it as well. Okay, now I think we should get into the book haul that I picked up from the bookstore today. And also, again, picked up quite a few books. Did not really go into the bookstore wanting to pick up quite a few books. And also story time. So I went into the bookstore with the intention of picking up the sequel for Assistant to the Villain, and that was the one book that I didn't actually pick up or look for. Not that I had seen it anywhere, I just thought that that was so ridiculous that that is the one book that I went into the bookstore for and I didn't get it. Moving on from that statement, I did, however, pick up quite a few books. The first book that I picked up is Happy Medium. This is a romance. This, I believe, follows, from what I can tell by the cover page here, he looks like a farmer and she is like a medium, which is like somebody that can talk to spirits and stuff like that, I believe. So how intriguing. I do love the cover, so hopefully we will get to pick this up. I really want to read a lot of spooky romance too, so I thought this would be perfect for that. Then I picked up Killjoy because it was actually a bargain deal. I do know that this takes place before the events of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. We'll see what I think about this. And I do also know that this is about a murder mystery dinner party. So how interesting. I am very excited to read this. I mean, it's just a small little novella. So this may be fun for a readathon in the future or something like that. So the next book that I picked up is Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the same author that wrote the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. This book's actually set in the same world as, oh my god, is it Kingdom of the Wicked? I think that's what it's called. It's been such a long time since I've read Kingdom of the Wicked. I don't know. I never finished that series. It was very interesting, a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie, but like kind of want to finish it so I can read this, because this I do believe takes place in the same world. This is the Books A Million special edition or some type of special edition, but the reason that I picked this up is because Sarah Caroli is in here. She said refreshing, enchanting, and captivating straight from the start. So how fun. I love Sarah. Hi Sarah, if you're watching this. You're probably not, but like, hello. Love your videos, love your content so much. I had to pick this up just because Sarah was in it. And then I picked up another great fall romance book, and that is The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic. I don't really know anything really at all about this. I've seen it recommended before. I had it on my list to buy last year, never picked it up, picking it up now. I'm so excited for this. It looks so interesting. So excited for this one as well. Then I picked up The Ornithologist's Field Guide to Love by India Holton. This is India Holton's newest release. India Holton wrote this series. It is called, I have no idea what this series is called, but it's called something. But she wrote this series. I've never read this series. I only first 2 books in the series. Katie talks so highly about India Holton, so I want to pick this up ASAP because it seems so interesting. So the last book that I picked up is The Will of the Many. I picked this book up from the library a few months ago and I never got to it, and I had to ultimately take it back, but this writing is so... Look how small. That is like minuscule. Oh my god. Why does the font need to be this small? Like, you all seen that font, right? Like, here's the font, an assistant to the villain. Like, it's much bigger. So anyway, before I offend the book even more, I have heard really good things about this, and this is a book that I am very intimidated to read, but I want to read it because it seems so interesting. All I know is that I believe this is some type of like mystery something happening here, but I am very intrigued by it, and I've seen so many good reviews about this book, so hopefully we will be able to pick that up soon. That is all the books that we got. Now time for the book update. So I have read Assistant to the Villain in its entirety. I will say that it was a very enjoyable read. So the only thing is I wish that I would have taken the time to read the book a little bit slower, because I've been reading this in a couple sittings. Well, 3. We'll say 3 sittings. And I just wanted to take it in a little bit more. I didn't really get to take it in properly, I feel. That's like on me. I feel like I consumed it a little bit quicker than what I wanted to, but that did not deter from how I feel about this book. I really enjoyed my time with this book. I just feel like I'm not as attached to the characters as I would like to be. I really loved all of our characters. I thought that the characters were all very interesting and unique in their own way. Our main character, Evie, was really interesting. She was a very like stereotypical main character, and that's kind of what I thought this book was going to be like. So I feel like my expectations overall for this book were in the right area. The villain was a very stereotypical villain as well. Again, what I expected. I expected this book to be a silly goofy time. I didn't really expect it to be, you know, like this deep, life-changing book, and that's not at all what it was. It was light. It was fun. Well, I'm not gonna say it was light, because our guy main character, the villain, he is a villain. So if you know a villain, then you know. But besides that, it was really fun. It had me laughing out loud at some of the things that were said. I enjoyed this book so much. That being said, I don't know what I'm gonna rate it yet because, as I've been saying, I've really enjoyed it, like, so much. In the same vein, I don't know if this is going to be like a 5-star read, so I don't necessarily know what to rate it. I definitely think it is going to be a higher 4-star. I just don't know if it's going to be like a 4.5, 4.75. I don't know. I need to sit on it for a while. And then I also do want to say too that the ending left me kind of shook. I mean, I seen the ending coming because I kind of spoiled it for myself because I looked in the back of the book. It was still enjoyable. And I also did have to go pick up the second one because I forgot to pick it up today. So I had to order it on Amazon and it'll be here tomorrow. I digress. It was really fun. Do kind of highly recommend it. If you are looking for a light fantasy book, when I say light fantasy, the fantasy in it is very sprinkled. It's not like a high fantasy. It is a fantasy romance, and we are more focused on the characters than we are on like the fantasy side. Don't get me wrong, there is still a lot of fantasy happening, but it didn't feel very fantasy driven. It felt very character driven. I do love me some good fantasy plot, don't get me wrong. I love fantasy books for what they do and how like they can take you to these like insane worlds and places and do all of that. But I still really like this book because I really enjoyed our characters. I thought our characters were really strong. I just think that this book was so fun, and that I feel like is what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a fun book, period. So with that being said, we are now going to jump into, oh, and I forgot to show you guys these. Hold on. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into Half a Soul by Olivia. Wow. I really couldn't say that. We're gonna jump into Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. I'm very excited for this one. I hope it is also a very fun time. This book does have pretty high expectations, I'm not gonna lie, because when Katie says a book is good, I have my like expectations through the roof. I did forget to show you all these bookmarks, so I want to show you them too because they're so stinking cute. So first bookmark is this one. It says, I don't know, I forgot what it says, but it has little ghost. It has a little ghost on it. It says the Friendly Ghost Book Club. That is what it says. And it is so cute. I kind of want to change like the top part out and put like a normal tassel on it. So we'll see about that. I also picked up another bookmark that's in the similar sense. It has an M on it. And mushrooms. Like, how fitting for me. I love it. I love these. These are like my new 2 favorite bookmarks. And then I picked up one more and I have to open it. And it is so pretty. Look at that. It is so pretty. I love the castle and the dragon. It just gives all the fantasy vibes. So those are the little bookmarks I picked up as well. And I'm very excited for these. I kind of want to like ditch this one that I've got in here and put a new one in here. Because this one's got a fairy in here. Which I guess makes sense. But at the same time, I want to use something fun. So we're going to go with the M bookmark. How cute! Oh, I love it. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and get into Half a Soul, and I will update you guys in just a bit. All right, hello guys. It is the next morning and I am here to wrap up the vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed the spend the day with me vlog. Trying it out, see if I like it. I had fun going book shopping and going to the library and reading some fun books. And I did want to recap the books. So the last book that you guys see me read was Half a Soul. I am still on this book. I only made it to page 82 last night, so I'm not too far into it. I'm probably about a fourth of the way in at this point, and so far I am really enjoying it. We're following our main character Dora, who only has half a soul, and the book kind of starts out with Dora and Vanessa, and Vanessa is not really looking for a husband, I would say, but she is kind of, you know, of that age, so she has to, you know, meet prospects and do the whole thing. And Dora is with her. One day Vanessa decides that she wants to go to London with Dora to see if she can find a husband, but that's not really her only motive to go to London. Her motive is really to go to London to meet Elias, and Elias is like this magician. He deals in magic, so Vanessa, her cousin, thinks that he could maybe solve this half a soul issue that Dora is currently facing. And that's kind of where I am in the book. It's been really good so far. I will say I am really enjoying this book. It is a really interesting take on this era of society, and I am really overall enjoying it so much. I cannot wait to continue this, but sadly I will not be finishing it in this vlog. I am going to pick it up on my own time, and hopefully you guys will see it in a wrap up coming soon. And then you guys seen me read Assistant to the Villain. This book was so fun. I think I am going to settle my rating of this book at a 4.5 star. I really enjoyed it. The only thing that I am not really vibing with is I feel like I didn't get a close enough connection to the characters as I would have liked, and I'm worried that while I didn't have that closer connection, it would then lead to me not wanting to remember the book. So I still really enjoyed it though. It is one of my new favorite reads. It just wasn't a 5-star. Very intrigued also to pick up the second one as well. I'm very intrigued to pick up the second one hopefully in a vlog coming soon. So with that being said, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please comment down below anything. Just come say hi. If you've read either of the books that I mentioned in this video, let's talk about them in the comments. Also, if you guys like the video, if you like this style of video where we just do a little like fun day together, let me know that as well in the comments. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps out the channel, makes my heart smile. You know how it be around here. Also, make sure if you want to stick around for a while, tap that subscribe button. We try to upload around here every Sunday and Thursday at 6 p.m. EST. That does not always happen, so please tap that post notification bell so you will be notified right when I upload a video. That's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.